Hello, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder lesson number 33, where we'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and a couple of example sentences. We'll finish up with a story for extra practice. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop in. First, listen to me pronounce the words. Virtuoso, sedentary, plethora, coalesce, eccentric, remonstrate, effigy, solipsistic, augment, libertarian. First, virtuoso. This is one who excels in an art, a highly skilled musical performer, as a noun. So you can think of Mozart, Beethoven, all of those classical sort of piano players from long ago. You can think of them as virtuosos, but then also in a modern context, someone who is amazing at their instrument or amazing with their musical performance would be a virtuoso. Examples here are the virtuoso pianist effortlessly played the complex piece, captivating the audience with their skill and artistry. He is widely regarded as a virtuoso in the field of sculpture, creating intricate and lifelike masterpieces. Sedentary. This means sitting too much, somewhat inactive. It's an adjective. So office work, where you're doing sort of administrative paperwork, computer work, can be quite sedentary if you just sit there all day. So oftentimes businesses will try to incentivize their employees to get up and move for their health. Examples are a sedentary lifestyle characterized by prolonged sitting and limited physical activity can have negative effects on one's health. Incorporating physical activity into a sedentary routine can help improve cardiovascular health and overall well-being. Plethora, an abundance, excess. It's a noun. So plethora means to have a lot of something. For example, you'd think that dresser behind me would be filled with clothes, and it does have some clothes, but it's mostly notebooks. I have a plethora of notebooks because I just can't get enough of them. All right. Examples here are the library offered a plethora of books, catering to a wide range of interests and subjects. The conference featured a plethora of renowned speakers, each offering unique insights and expertise. Coalesce. This means to come together to form one mass or whole. It's a verb. So you can think of it in kind of a literal sense, where things are literally coming together and joining up, or in more of a metaphorical sense, where you're trying to coalesce ideas, thoughts, and just generally things within an organization or a community to coalesce. Examples here are the team members' ideas began to coalesce, leading to a well-rounded and comprehensive project plan. Over time, the scattered elements of the painting started to coalesce into a harmonious composition. Eccentric. This means unconventional and slightly strange. It's an adjective. So Willy Wonka, for example, in the Willy Wonka movies, I know we have an old one with Gene Wilder, and we have a newer one with Johnny Depp, and even another one is coming soon. That character, Willy Wonka, is very eccentric. He's strange, he's colorful, he's interesting, and he isn't normal. Examples here are the eccentric artist's unique and unconventional style stood out among the traditional paintings in the gallery. Despite his eccentric personality, he was highly respected for his groundbreaking scientific discoveries. Here we have remonstrate. This means to make a forcefully reproachable protest as a verb. So to remonstrate something is to say no and refuse and kind of make a big deal about it. Okay? Examples here are I decided to remonstrate with my boss about the unfair treatment of my colleagues. She remonstrated her friend for constantly canceling plans at the last minute. Effigy. This means a sculpture or model of a person. It's a verb. So an effigy kind of captures the essence of the person. It's a sculpture. It's kind of a piece of art. Examples here are the angry crowd burned an effigy of the dictator as a symbol of their discontent. In some cultural traditions, people create effigies to honor their ancestors during festivals. Here's solipsistic. This means believing that oneself is all that exists. It's an adjective. So being kind of narcissistic or having a large ego are associated with this idea of being solipsistic. Examples are, she was accused of being solipsistic because she only focused on her own needs and desires. His solipsistic worldview made it difficult for him to empathize with others. Augment. This means to add to, expand. It's a verb. So generally, augment means to make something better or to make something bigger. Okay? Examples are, the company decided to augment its workforce by hiring additional employees. The technology sector is constantly evolving with new innovations augmenting our daily lives. Libertarian. This means advocating principles of liberty and free will as an adjective. So someone with libertarian beliefs will kind of argue that people should be able to do what they want to do, free from significant government restriction or interference. Examples are, the politicians' libertarian views emphasize personal freedoms and limited government intervention. The Libertarian Party promotes free market capitalism and non-aggression principles. I should also note that libertarian can be used as a noun depending on the context. Like if you say a libertarian. So let's do a review story where we can practice with these words. In the bustling metropolis of a sprawling city, there thrived an eccentric intellectual named Professor Alcott. Amidst the towering skyscrapers and the constant hustle, he led a sedentary life, immersed in his books and ideas. Renowned as a virtuoso in the realm of philosophy, his mind was a whirlwind of unconventional thoughts and profound insights. However, beneath his intellectual brilliance, Professor Alcott harbored a lack of kindness. He would often remonstrate with others, dismissing their viewpoints with an air of superiority. His solipsistic nature isolated him within the concrete jungle, leaving him forlorn amidst the crowd. One fateful day, as he navigated through the streets, Professor Alcott stumbled upon an unusual sight. An effigy of himself stood tall in the heart of the city, a stark reminder of the impact his haughty behavior had on those around him. It was a wake-up call for the eccentric professor. Determined to change, Professor Alcott embarked on a transformative journey. He realized that his intellectual pursuits needed to coalesce with empathy and compassion. With a plethora of books as his guide, he delved into the works of philosophers who emphasized the value of kindness and understanding. As the city lights twinkled and its rhythm pulsed, Professor Alcott's transformation became evident. His eccentricity took on a new hue as he became more approachable and open-minded. He augmented his intellectual endeavors with acts of kindness, reaching out to those in need. The citizens soon noticed the change in Professor Alcott. The once solipsistic professor had embraced a more inclusive and libertarian mindset, valuing personal freedoms and respecting the diversity that thrived in the bustling city. Professor Alcott was glad he had changed for the better. Great. So let's do one more pass at these words. Listen to me read them. Virtuoso, sedentary, plethora, coalesce, eccentric, remonstrate, effigy, solipsistic, augment, libertarian. Great job today. Please tell me what you think about these words in the comments below, and I'll also put videos and playlists right here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.